Hello, dear students. Today we are going to learn the charm of Chinese tea. As we know, China is the hometown of tea. It has been at least 4,700 years since Chinese people discovered and used tea. And today we have invited Miss Li Fang to join our topic. Let's welcome our guest.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome to the beautiful Yichang city. Yichang, known as Yilin in ancient time, was named after the fact that the water would be smooth when it reaches here and the mountain would be gentle when it stressed here. While Yichang, the new name, means should be prosperous.
Yichang, in Hubei province, is located at the banks of Xilin Gorge of the Yangtze River, with an altitude of 800 meters at 31 degrees north latitude, which is the golden coordinate for the growth of tea trees in the world. That is why Yichang became one of the important tea source and node cities on the Asian Tea Road. Yichang is also known as the first state described in the classics of tea by Lu Yu in Tang Dynasty, and the hometown of famous tea in China. In recent years, Yichang Municipal People's Government organized Yichang International Procurement Expos, and Yichang tea has been introduced to the whole world. The Classics of Tea is the earliest, the most complete, and comprehensive monograph in China introducing tea. It is known as Encyclopedia of Tea. Lu Yu, the author, was also the founder of Chinese tea culture. It is written in the Classics of Tea that, in Bashan Xiachuan area, there were huge tea trees, which can fill the span of 2 men's arms, should be cut down and the tea leaves should be picked up. The Bashan Xiachuan area was about the present Sichuan and Hubei provinces. China is the first country in the world to collect, manufacture, and use tea as a drink. China is also the earliest country where the most wild tea trees were found. Many wild tea trees have been found in Yunnan, Guizhou, Guangxi, Sichuan, and Hubei provinces since ancient times. Hey everyone! Have you heard the saying as a cup of tea every day, one can live to 108?
No,
not at all. But I have heard something similar.
The upper component of the character of tea means herb, which can be divided into 2 tens, and the bottom looks like 88. 20 plus 88 is 108. Here, 108 is not a specific age, but refers to a healthy body and the longevity result from drinking tea regularly. This reflects the health value of tea and explains why Chinese people take tea as their principal daily drink. Next, let's go to a famous tea enterprise in Yichang to experience the history and the present legend of Hubei tea.
Good morning, Miss Niu.
Good morning, Miss Wu.
Nice to meet you. Good morning, dear teachers and students. Welcome to Changsheng Chuan Hubei Qingbrick Tea Factory. I will give you a brief introduction of the history and culture of our brand.
Everyone, please have a look at these blue stones moved from the Asian Tea Road. These mottled blue stones of the remote past are imprinted with heaps of wheel tracks. However, these deep furrows witnessed the flourishing historical scene during Ming and the Qing dynasties, when Hubei Qingbrick tea was transported to the foreign countries. This was the road that the tea was transported to the Yangtze River pier day and night by wheelbarrows, and the tea was shipped along Yangtze River and the Han River, across Yellow River, became the best-seller products in northwest China, Asia, and European countries. The wheelbarrows over the blue stones accomplished the brilliance of the tea road for more than 2 centuries. The wheelbarrows over the blue stones accomplished the brilliance of the tea road for more than 2 centuries. The clusters of the blue stones with the legend of 1 inch equals to 100 years witnessed the historical past of Chinese tea, the diligence and the persistence of Chinese people, and the dramatic change of Great China.
This is the sun room, one of the making and driving fields of the traditional handmade pillar tea.
The successor of traditional tea process craftsmanship selects the finest fermented Qingbrick tea from the southwest Hubei tea area, rich in selenium as raw materials, which will be processed in nearly 80 traditional procedures, including steaming, pouring, etc. Then the tea will be dried and aged naturally in the sunroom. The tea tastes better without being affected by wind or rain. In general, Chinese tea is divided into 6 categories: green tea, black tea, dark tea, oolong tea, yellow tea, and white tea. Different tea should be processed in different procedures and technologies. The basic technological process of dark tea is de-enzyming, twisting, suffocating, and then drying the tea leaves. Dark tea was generally made from old and huge tea leaves, with long-time fermentation, so the leaf color is oily or dark brown, which is why it is called dark tea. Hey everyone, would you like to be a tea master?
Wonderful!
Yes.
Yeah, I really want to have a try.
Okay, let's do it!
Yeah!
To de-enzyme. High temperature are applied to quickly transform the contents of the fresh leaves, destroy the tissues of the fresh leaves, and then destroy the activation of enzymes. Raise the temperature of the pot to over 200 degrees Celsius. Pour the tea leaves into the pot and stir fry quickly. Don't let the tea leaves touch the surface of the pot for too long. Otherwise, the tea leaves will be mashed. When stir-frying, your hands should be in contact with the tea leaves other than the surface of the pot to prevent being scalded. When the fresh leaves become soft, the green color vanishes and the tea fragrance appears. It means that the de-enzyme is completed. Usually, it takes 3 to 5 minutes. To suppress the tea leaves. First, weigh 285 grams of tea leaves. Then, put it on the steamer and steam for about 2.5 minutes. Pour the steamed tea leaves into the tea pusher and push them back and forth for 3 to 4 times to ensure that the tea leaves evenly fall into each mold, and then withdraw the tea pusher. Turn on the start button and press the head down. Start holding the pressure for 2.5 minutes, and at the same time, weigh the next box of tea leaves on the steamer. After the pressure is maintained, push out the pressed tea bricks and continue to press the next brick. Hey everyone, what is your feeling after experiencing the tea process?
老师, it was an exhausting job.
Yes, it also requires much higher skills.
Sure. How can the rainbow show up without storm and rain? How can you earn a harvest without working hard?
True.
As you all know, China has been regarded as a state of ceremonies, and drinking tea is more like a type of culture and etiquette. So, Chinese tea culture presented a philosophy of raising virtue, pure and peaceful mind, and happiness after the suffering. Next, let's enjoy the tea performance, the culture, and learn how to smell and taste tea. Let's go!
各位同学，大家上午好，欢迎来到我们新鼎生物科技有限公司，和我一起来体验我们的中国茶文化。今天将由我为大家带来湖北青砖茶长盛川的冲泡演示和流程讲解。首先，在我们正式开始之前，也为大家介绍我们今天泡茶所需要的器具。茶道组也称为茶艺六君子。茶夹用来夹取品茗杯，茶针用来疏通我们紫砂壶口，茶匙用来拨取干茶，茶则用来取干茶，茶漏用来扩大我们紫砂壶口的投茶面积，盖碗也被誉为三才杯，杯盖代表天，杯托代表地，杯身代表人。我们杯盖、杯托、杯身连在一起，也誉为天地人三才合一，共同化育出茶的精华。公道杯，顾名思义就是公平公正的意思，用来均匀茶汤。茶漏用来过滤茶汤。品茗杯用来品茗我们今天要泡的茶，用来品茗。水洗用来盛放我们今天的沸水。茶巾用来整理我们所有今天的茶台。茶盒用来盛放干茶。那介绍完所有的器具之后呢，就是我们整个冲泡流程的开始。那么第一个是我们叫温杯，温杯就是将开水注入到我们今天的泡茶容器中。今天呢，为大家准备的是晶莹剔透的盖碗，玻璃材质，非常方便大家来观赏我们茶汤的颜色。投茶，今天为大家冲泡的是六大茶类中的黑茶，湖北青砖茶。 醒茶，将开水注入到我们的盖碗中，让茶叶干茶充分浸润开。中国自古以来就有头道茶不进客的道理，所以同样我们第一次的醒茶也用来温杯。冲泡青砖茶要有足沸的水，我们要保证每一泡的茶水冲泡的温度都是100度。分茶，将公道杯中的茶汤均匀地分到每一个品茗杯中。奉茶。我们品茶先要讲究正确的握杯姿势，大家跟我一起，我们握杯的手势叫3龙护鼎，那就是食指和中指夹住杯壁，中指托住杯底。那作为男士呢，我们可以把小指和无名指收进去。女士呢，我们可以做兰花指的展示。然后有正确的握杯姿势之后呢，我们的品茶讲究一看。一看，2闻，3品茗。看我们的汤色橙红明亮。闻茶汤的香气。
smell the fragrance, the odor.
三品，品我们是拇指和食指交汇的虎口对准自己。
The third step is to taste.
Follow me,
This
follow me.
part should point at yourself.
然后三口为品，
Three bites.
好，今天的湖北青砖茶的黑茶的冲泡演示就到这里结束了，谢谢大家，谢茶。
That's the end. Let me show my gratitude. Thank you. Today, through making tea, appreciating tea performance, and tasting tea, we have understood the categories, the history, and the culture of Chinese tea.